Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. So nothing really went on yesterday, and we do have a strong zone of potential support here. Just going to get some of these levels in, and then there's an ultimate level to the downside there. So you can see there's quite a bit of action in this area. Then there's one level just above us right there, double tails to the upside, and quite a bit of action to the left. And the last thing I want to do is this diagonal, and I actually want to lock it in. So a couple of things on offer. So firstly, from the higher time frames, and I've been saying it for a while, I'm a little bit reluctant to be jumping in short down there. There's definitely shorts on offer, but that to me would be off 52.57, which I think has already been tested on the lower time frames. But anyway, strong move up. This is a pullback. It's a B, C move to the downside. It is coming into an area of strong support. This is something where I would be looking at for support. We do have the oscillators grouped to the downside at the moment. They haven't crossed over, but they are grouped. We are in amongst all the moving averages, so it's going to take a large catalyst or a bit of time for us to find our feet in this area. So patience is key. So when we start drilling down through the time frames, you can see from the 3-hour perspective, we do have a bit of divergence here, and we are below the moving averages, but we also oversold on the oscillators. So this just indicates to me that we are definitely in a zone of where you could expect support, and we haven't really found support just yet. If you look at the levels that I've drawn in, you haven't really found anything of interest. So get down to the lower time frames, and you can see yesterday's price action: big up, big down, big up, and then going into the close, big down. So more than likely people thought that it was going long and there was an opportunity, and then going at the close just decided they're not holding overnight and got out of that trade. So this rejection higher up is also not clean. You can see how we've got bars closing above it. So that's, I'll check it, other one. We missed this pin bar that we have, but that's not really in play. But I do believe we should put it on the charts. So from the hour perspective, we're below all the moving averages. We have quite a large diversion between the 150 EMA and the faster moving averages. We have serious diversion here. You can see it now clearly from the lows of yesterday and the current low. And nothing really else. The diagonal trend lines in place. You can see how busy I've made the chart with all the levels. This just indicates that we're in a strong zone of support. Now, remember it's the last day of the month as well, and we have not much. There's not much structure for a continuation here, and this area here, what I was looking for is really to regain 52.57, get up above it, come back, test it. That would have indicated that we have a turn, and we're looking for some moves to the upside. That didn't materialize, so we've rejected it, and now we're down to the bottom area here. So for longs, I still believe we need to be above 52.50 for us to start looking at longs. Otherwise, we should be looking at a continuation, but a continuation to the downside. There's always a but in this. I want to put this other level in. That's my zone, which is 52.42 and 52.40. So more than likely, some kind of rejection there would give us the opportunity for a move down. The oscillators have separated, and the but part of this is I think you're going to be capped by 52.20 or 52.12, and depending how long this sideways price action, or how long we bounce off here and eventually get the rejection at the market open, you may get down to 5200. which is, that's 51.95, so 5200 is just above it here in no man's land. But I think this diagonal is definitely going to, to hold up price. So I just want to see if we can just quickly just change that to a different color so we can just see it differently. Okay, so that diagonal is definitely going to hold up price. You can see how it is already holding up price as well. So that's what leads me to believe we are in a bit of a flag. Don't think it's going to play out today. So for me, this is more than likely another day of just waiting until I have better structure. If we do get above 52.42 and sort of build a base there, there's a strong possibility that you'll continue up into 52.67, 52.57 as well. But you know, that's going to be a 50-50 call of whether that's the turn or not. So I'd rather just wait this one out, let the end of the month play out, and then start afresh on Monday. So that's kind of my plan of action for today. We'll just wait for better days. But I'm definitely very, very skeptical of shorts at this level, and the rejection area is just too close for me to actually be comfortable that we have another short bring. So that's kind of me. Hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.